Hello everyone, and welcome into another episode of the Let's Play series. Here is our horse. Hello horse, hello horse. But a couple things have changed. We have got a little bit of an interior going on. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, we're still using stone tools and stuff. Last episode, while I was gathering up some materials, I think I went down to try and get some tuff or something like that, but I didn't end up using any. I did find quite a few diamonds. There they are. So that's cool. So we'll probably end up making some diamond tools with that, or doing something like that. We had a couple visitors while I was working on our wonderful interior, so that's how we got ourselves these llamas, and we don't talk about this wandering trader. We'll get to that little island down there, why there's a bunch of path blocks on it, in a little bit. That is going to be our project for today, actually. But for now, let's just take a little look at this interior. We used a couple of the brand new paintings. I need to fix that. One moment. Alright, and there we go. That should do the trick. But, yeah, so I've used a ton of these chiseled bookshelves. All of these, they're so expensive to make. Like, books, they're so expensive in the early game just for some decoration. But we're going to need a lot more of that today, because today we're going to be making ourselves an enchanting tower. But yeah, we got tons of storage. This is like a little kitchen and stuff. Don't ask why I have a whole bunch of stuff here. I don't really know. We've got a little bit more storage up here. We've got some more storage in here. We got ourselves a little crafting table. And what's this? If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. But yes, and this is our little desk. I do actually have the armor poser mod. So I kind of use these shields to kind of look like monitor screens. There was a third one, but armor stands are weird, and so I think it kind of just disappeared into the ground. I don't really know. But here we can like journal and we can write some stuff down. And I have not gotten to the second story yet. But you might be wondering, how did I get all of the leather and sugarcane needed for these books? And the simple answer is my sugarcane farm is down there, and all of my leather has been coming from that. Yep, you are seeing that, right? It's a bit of a mess, and I'm sure it's causing some lag. But yes, this is where I've been getting my leather from. I just harvest all of that, and then I come over here. They're quite loud, aren't they? They're very loud. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I actually did mention this in the last episode, but if we hop into FreeCam, you can see the ground here is very like neatly done and all of that, compared especially to the terrain over here. So you're probably wondering, why does it look like that? And the reason is that I did a whole bunch of terraforming. In fact, let's just dig down. Yeah, all of this used to just be dirt. You can see the ground actually used to start from here, and we raised it all the way up. So yeah, we basically did a whole bunch of terraforming, and that's why the ground looks so much nicer than it did. That's one reason why the last episode took so long to make. But this island over here actually looks like that as well, because I did a whole bunch of terraforming. Those path blocks are meant to just help me figure out what to do, but they kind of just look like I placed path blocks everywhere, and they're not supposed to look like that. But yeah, so today we're going to be building ourselves an enchanting tower on top of that little island, because I thought that'd be such a cool little thing. Like, we put like a little like abandoned tower kind of thing right there. I think that'll look really cool. That's gonna be our project for today. I've gathered up quite a bit of moss that we can make ourselves some mossy cobblestone, and I think I broke my silk touch. Nope, I've got my silk touch pickaxe here. So we can gather up some stone and some stone bricks and just make ourselves some kind of like little tower. And I think that'll look really cool. So let's just get started on that. So as you can see, I'm obviously not 100% done. I haven't done like the back of it and all of that, and that's mainly because I just want to start getting a little bit of the structures in place. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. We've got tons of little moss, we've got some different concrete, some stones, we got some coarse dirt with some of the packed mud variants, tons of leaves, and it's just giving a very overgrown look. I'm not 100% sure how I want this to go, but I'm thinking that we should probably do some kind of like, we'll do some kind of like little like mini kind of like ruin around here or something. I don't know if this is the exact shape, of course. And then what we'll probably do is we'll probably have like the main ruin, probably like right here. We're probably gonna do it more like it's not as overgrown and it's like the one tower that survived. We'll probably be doing some kind of tower like right here, but this one will probably be more like overgrown and stuff. So I think something like that is gonna look good. We'll have like one main tower and the rest will be kind of like ruined a little bit. Maybe we can build some kind of like destroyed castle walls and that kind of thing. I'm hoping to get this done in this episode, so hopefully this will look really cool. And once we get these in, we'll finish off the terraforming and stuff, but I think it makes more sense to get the towers in place so that around the towers we'll put more like coarse dirt and stuff so it looks more destroyed. But let's get on with the builds. And now, I think for the most part, we're actually done. I really do want to add like a little boat dock here, and maybe a couple little boats like just around the place. Very small little boats, but to be completely honest, I don't know how to build boats, so I've kind of not been doing that just because of that. So I think that's something I might do between episodes, or we'll do at the beginning of next episode, most likely. But yeah, so as you can see, we've got a couple more towers in place. We got this tower right here, which I really do like. I think the roof shape kind of came out really nice, really smooth. This one, I'm not as big of a fan of. If we hop into free cam, you can see it a bit clearer. I might need to do, I could probably put some more slabs just to round it off a little bit more. But it's a bit bigger, it's very wide, it's like a 5x5, so there really wasn't much I could do. But the main reason why it's a 5x5 is because, as you can see, this is kind of where we'll have the enchanting table. And we'll probably do a little bit of interior decoration. I don't think we have that much space in here though, so I don't know much about that, but we're gonna do that soon. Up here, I don't know if I showed this, but we've got like a tiny little abandoned house. No interior. I'll probably add something though at some point. And we've got almost like, maybe this is kind of like a little crop field, a little yard that kind of just, it's been abandoned and has fallen into a state of disrepair. And so maybe this is what like they use to farm the land. Some kind of like little machinery. I think I already talked about this. This is just like an abandoned tower, and I did finish the terraforming for the most part around the back. It's nothing too crazy, just some little rocks around the place. I ran out of coarse dirt, so couldn't use any of that, but just a quick little fly around, and I am really happy with how this looks. So now that we're done with that, it's time that we bring our enchanting table and our bookshelves in here. Well, I've collected up more than enough bookshelves, so if we just put our enchanting table there, we can just put all of our bookshelves in, just like so. I don't actually know how many. I think you need 15. Yep, there we go. Level 30. Perfect. We've got a couple extra bookshelves, so we'll just place them all around. A couple like that. There we go. I think that looks good. We'll replace this here with just some moss. We can just place a couple signs, like so. Some stairs. Some slabs. And there we go. I'll probably put like a lantern in here, and maybe some chains hanging down. You know, just something like that. But for now, we have a fully functional enchanting table. So that's nice. We only have 8 levels. So not worth doing any enchanting, especially to our iron leggings, which have 2 durability. But I think that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all have enjoyed. Today we built up an enchanted tower ruins island thing. I don't know what you call this, but I hope you enjoyed regardless. But that is going to do it for me today, so I hope you have all enjoyed seeing me build up this island, and I'll see you all later, and goodbye. I didn't really know where to fit this in the video, so I just thought I'd put it in at the end. As you can see, we did get a trident. You might have noticed it in my inventory at some parts of the video, and you might have noticed that my XP did drop down to 0. I died because it drowns, but yep, that's that. I hope you all enjoyed regardless, and thanks for watching.